fella that you want. Say yeah. Need some old school love. Say yeah. Put your hands up in the air. Let them know that you care.
Hey guys, it's Nyla. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing y'all how I achieved this look from start to finish. Just a quick disclaimer, the lighting was going a little bit crazy because it's raining right now, but I had to film this video today. I don't have school today, so this was like the perfect opportunity to film today's video. So I had to take it regardless of the circumstances. So I'm really sorry about the lighting, like shifting back and forth, but right now we're good, so I had to hurry up and do this intro. I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. If y'all want me to do more makeup videos, let me know. This video was super requested. I always get questions on how I apply my lashes, what products I use for my face, like in general, what's my lip combo, all the good. So that's gonna be all wrapped up in today's video, so I hope y'all enjoy it. And thank you guys so much for all the support on all of my vlogs that I've been doing lately. I really appreciate y'all so much. We're gonna keep doing the vlogs. This video is gonna be a little bit lengthy, I'm pretty sure, but I'm gonna make sure to make it as in-depth as I can. I'll have all the products listed down below on the screen, all that good stuff. So give this video a thumbs up, make sure y'all subscribe to my channel and follow me on my socials if you haven't. And with all that being said, let's go ahead and jump into today's video. Okay, so we're gonna start with my eyebrows. I'm probably gonna do these off camera because they take me the longest. I am gonna go through each product and show y'all what I use for my brows. I'm gonna try to make this as in-depth as possible. I've changed a lot, well, not too much, but I've changed a lot of my products and some of my techniques and my makeup routine. I get everything done a lot faster now, and it just looks more like skin-like and less like cakey. So yeah, it definitely took a while to get this routine down. This is kind of like sort of what I do every day for my base. All my everyday makeup products are in this bag, and then I only have like I think a few products that aren't in the bag. Okay, so for my brows, I use the Benefit Brow Styler. This is in the shade 5, and it's just like a dark brown kind of black color. I have really dark brows, as y'all can tell, so this is what I use for it. It's like a brow pencil. I don't use pomade anymore. It's just too much for me. A brow pencil allows me to have more control, so it's like kind of just a angled brow pencil. I like the thick ones over the skinny ones that you can get from like NYX. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with those. You can use those if that's like what you have, but I just feel like if it's a thicker pencil, it gets done faster and it's just easier for me personally. So this is what I use. All the links to everything I'm using will be listed down below, so go check that out if you want to, you know, do what it do. And then to clean up my brows, I use the Tarte Benefit. And also, just a quick disclaimer real quick, you do not have to use high-end brand makeup. A lot of the makeup that I'm going to show y'all, I'm going to just be honest off the rip, is like very much high-end, very much Sephora Ulta makeup. But if you're just starting out with makeup, I would definitely like 100% recommend you getting drugstore makeup, because there's nothing wrong with drugstore makeup. There's a lot of dupes that are drugstore for like high-end products that sometimes even work better than the actual expensive products. So don't feel like you have to go out on a splurge and spend like thousands of dollars on makeup. You don't have to use these exact products. Just use what works for you, or just use what you can afford at the time. There's nothing wrong with drugstore, okay? You're gonna see in this little bag, honey, it's expensive makeup in here, but it's also some drugstore, okay? And that's on period. But for my concealer, I do use the Tarte Shape Tape. I have 2 different shades, and we're gonna jump into that, but this first one that I use to clean up my brows is in the shade Medium Tan Golden. So this is the shade that I use for my brows, and I only use this on the bottom. And then on top of my brows right here, I clean up using my foundation. So I use the Lancome. This is so bomb. My mom's been using Lancome foundation forever, and I used to use her shade. Her shade is actually a little bit too dark for me, so I got my own shade. These are very expensive, but I 100% recommend it. If you don't get anything high-end out of this haul, I would recommend get this right here. This is like so bomb. It's like my exact color. Like, this is literally me in a bottle. So this is in the shade 435 Bisque W. Yeah, so this is the shade that I use. I need to go get another shade because I am getting lighter. My tan from the summertime is fading, so I don't want to be walking around with a shade that doesn't match me. So I'll be going to Ulta soon, but this is my foundation. I use this for my foundation. I use it to clean up my brows. It just makes it look better, so yeah. And then I just use any spoolie. I have a few spoolies in this bag just so I brush up my brows, blend it in, all that good stuff. Shop Nicole Allure because you get a free spoolie with every lash purchase. If you already own a pair of my lashes, then you own a spoolie as well. So go ahead and pull that spoolie out because it'll be helpful. So those are all the products that I use for my eyebrows: pencil, concealer, foundation, and a spoolie. I use 3 different brushes as well for my eyebrows, so we're going to jump into that as well. And my brushes are dirty, so this is very much realistic. it. I'm not sugarcoating nothing, none of that. This is exactly what I do and how I do it, okay? So these are the 3 brushes that I use for my eyebrows. The first one is the Morphe M410, and this is perfect for like cleaning up. Like, this is the perfect, you just want a flat brush, like a flat brush. And I know my camera's not going to focus, but you just want a flat tip brush that is really going to get in there. And then I use this is right from the beauty supply store. This is the Ruby Kisses large eyeshadow brush, and this is perfect for blending in concealer, but I really prefer to use this one. This is a new brush. This is what I used before, so if you don't want to go out and get a Real Techniques brush, which is what I'm about to show y'all next, y'all can definitely use this one for alternative. It works just as well, but I do like this one a little bit better. Real Techniques has really good brushes, and they're affordable, so you can pick them up from Target, Walmart, Ulta, all that good stuff. So I really love Real Techniques. This is the Deluxe Creases brush. So this is an eyeshadow brush, I believe, but this is perfect. Like, y'all see how it just fits right there? Perfect. So those are all the products. I'm gonna come back with my brows on, but before I do that, I'm gonna show y'all the primers that I use. So firstly, I use 2 like regular primers, and then I use this little glowy primer. So the first one is the Too Faced Hangover Primer. I really love this one. I use this one, and then I mix it with this one from Ulta. This is the Hydrating Face Primer. I've been using this since I just got back into makeup like a few months ago, and I had the little travel size, y'all. I had to get the big one. Like, I love this one. I think I like it more than the Too Faced one, actually. And then I use the Too Faced Do You Fresh Glow Primer, and this one's in the shade Radiant Caramel. This looks so pretty on my skin, y'all. It's just the perfect like glow that you're looking for. So I love this. It just adds a little like luminous glow underneath my foundation, and it just gives you that it just gives it to you. Okay, so I decided, because I know that y'all was going to beat me up in the comments if I didn't show y'all how I did my brows, so we're just going to do it off my vlog camera, because I don't want to move my main channel camera. So I'm going to start by spooling my eyebrows, and I'm going to have to turn the light on because I can't see. So we're going to be taking the Benefit Brow Styler, and I'm just going to go ahead and start by doing the underline right here. And just making a line like that, and then I'm going to move to the end and do the tail next. And I need my brows done. It's a lot easier to do your brows when they're already done. And then I'm going to go to the top, and then I'm just connecting everything and filling it in. This is why the spoolie is very important. I start by just blending in the front. I don't go to the front with my brow pencil anymore. That was a mistake I was making before. What I do is just take the excess product. So pretty much I go from the back to the front and just take whatever product is left over and just spoolie the front, just so that the front has a little bit of color but it's not too harsh. Then I take the Tarte, this is the medium, what is this? Yeah, the medium tan golden. I also learned that you don't have to use that much product. I was definitely using too much product. I'm going to take my Morphe brush and just dip that in there like this. So that's like about how much I start with. And then on the end I kind of just like go to the tail like right here and drag it like that, and that's pretty much for the bottom. For the top, as I said, I use my foundation shade, so I do like less than a full pump, like just a small teeny tiny. That's all you need. You do not need a whole bunch of product. And then I just take about this much product, and then we're gonna do the top. So I'll start by just making a line, and then instead of making it like a sharp, y'all will see what I'm saying, like at the tail, I kind of curve around it. I used to make it super sharp, but we're gonna curve. So you see how I'm curving down? Yeah, that's what you want to do. You don't want it to be sharp. Like, I don't know what I was doing for y'all, and I'm just curving it down like that. And yeah, and then from there I just make the brows thinner if I need to. And that's pretty much how I do my brows. So I'm gonna do the other one off camera, and then I'm gonna come back on my main camera. Okay, so y'all just saw that little tutorial of how I do my brows. So this is pretty much what I'm left with. So now we're gonna move on to a primer, foundation, and just like my base in general. I'm gonna be using both of these, and then I'm gonna use the glowy primer on top, so I don't use that much. And I can tell like a really big difference when I don't use primer, so I always try to remember to do it. And I have napkins over here because I don't like having makeup on my hands. I put the makeup right here for my brows, and I wipe that off too. I just don't like it. So now we're gonna go ahead and move on to my foundation. So as y'all know, this is the Lancome foundation, and I take about like a pump and a half on my hand, and if I need more, I'll put more. For my foundation, like this right here, this is the key. I use the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, and this is what I use for my foundation. So I just go ahead and pick that up. I'm only picking up a little bit at a time, and if I need more, I'll dip back in. This brush really is the key. And take your time with blending, like there's no rush. And also I go over my eyes just so that my eyes aren't just like my natural skin color, and the rest of my the rest of my face is my foundation color. And that's pretty much that. So next I'm going to be taking the Tarte Shape Tape. This is the same concealer that I use for my brows, and I'm just going to be putting it here. And I don't use a lot of this either. I just dip it once and use whatever product came out of there. And then I'm going to be taking like a kind of like a triangle shape, I don't know, just enough to like cover this area. And I'm going to start highlighting with this concealer. And I don't use a lot of this either. I just dip it once. And then I'm going to also put it on my forehead just a little bit. Now this is a brush. I don't really use beauty blenders. I only use beauty blenders for one step in my routine. I just like how brushes blend better. It just makes it look like more natural. So next I'm going to be taking the setting brush by Real Techniques. I like to keep it like right here in the center, like where I put it. I'm not going all over the place. I'm controlling the brush. And when I get to my eyes, I look up, so I'm getting all underneath my eye as well. And I take it on the side of my nose, and then I bring it down right here. So I'm not extending it out. I'm keeping it right in the center of my face so that it highlights and it's not extending my eye shape. I got this from Alyssa Ashley while I was watching her videos, and she doesn't extend the eye shape. So I don't do that either now. It just makes my makeup look better. And I'm going this way so I can get my nose. This is just going to help kind of plan out the nose contour that we're going to do. Which I'm not a pro at contouring, so don't do me in the comments, but I am getting better. And then forehead is last. Then I'm going to be going back in with my foundation brush. I'm just using whatever excess product is on it, and I'm going to go around the edges. So next I'm going to be taking this Whoosh brush. I'm not sure where this is from. I stole this from my mom. Sorry mom, but I use this side of the brush for my contour. So I'm going to be using my Tarteist Pro Glow palette, and I'm going to be taking this shade right here. This is in the shade Shade. So I'm going to be using that, and to activate it I'm going to be taking my Morphe Mattifying Continuous Setting Mist, and I'm just going to give that a few little sprays. And then I'm going to be taking that Whoosh brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and be starting to contour. Now I don't like to take too much, but we're going up, so just don't go like that. We're going in an upward motion, but in that same shape. And I do like cream contour a lot better. I just feel like it makes your face look so much more sculpted. And then I'm going to be taking it on my jawline and just bringing that down as well, and then just a little bit on my forehead like that, and then on my nose for some nose contour, and then I'm bringing that up where my eyes are. So we're looking a little bit crazy, but we're gonna blend this out. And this is really what's like, this step is really what's giving my makeup like that look lately. Like it's just the contour for me. Honestly, it's the contour for me. So I'm going to start blending it with this brush as well, but I'm going to take another brush, of course, because this brush obviously still has a lot of product on it. So typically I take my foundation brush to blend out my contour because it already has foundation on it. Now this is not the best thing to do, obviously, because you don't want your foundation to be your contour color when you go to put foundation on next time. But this is what works for me. So if this is making you cringe, I'm so sorry, but this is what I do. Next I'm going to take my bronzer. I use this kind of like angled brush to bronze. My contour is a little bit cool toned, so I like to use a warm toned bronzer just so everything looks nice. I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the shade Saddle, and it's their powder bronzer. Tap into this and just light bronze. This is the only step that I use my beauty blender for. I'm going to be taking my Sacha Buttercup powder to set everything. I'm going to start by setting all the places the concealer was. And you can do this before you contour. I just prefer to do it afterwards. And then I get it right here. So that's pretty much my base. I just let this sit for a little bit. I don't even bake for that long anymore. Y'all can pick up the Sasha Buttercup powder. This is the banana powder one, and I get these from Amazon. Very, very bomb. I love how it looks. It's just perfect for me. So I love this. No flashback, of course not. So bomb. Like I said, I really don't let this sit for that long. I use the blush brush from Real Techniques. Obviously this is for blush, but I like it for wiping off my bake because it's so fluffy. Next step is blush, and I need to blend this right here. This is my all-time favorite blush, like of all time, y'all. This is the Rimmel London Maxi Blush in the shade Wild Card. It's so bomb. It's like just the perfect shade for me. Like, I don't like blushes that are too pink, but I don't want a red blush either. So this is kind of like in the middle. So yeah, I'm gonna take some of that, tap it off. And I also put it on my nose a little bit. That's pretty harsh, so I always go back and blend it with my brush. And then next is everybody's favorite. Now y'all probably think I'm using some like super expensive highlighter, but nope, y'all, I use the Wet n Wild highlighter. This is so bomb. I got this a while ago from Five Below, and it's in the shade Golden Flower Crown, and this is so bomb, y'all. So I just take some on this brush, which is also from Five Below. This is their highlighter brush. Go right here. Y'all see that already? From one little, yeah. Y'all keep that Anastasia. I got Anastasia too, but honey, this one right here is giving what it's supposed to give. Cupid's bow on my chin a little bit, forehead a little bit, and then of course on the nose. So this brush is just perfect. Like, it just gets everywhere it's supposed to. So I put a little bit on the bridge, and then I take some on my finger to just get this part. Period. And then I'm going to take my Morphe mattifying setting spray once again, and I'm going to just spray my face. I'm going to let that dry so everything melts together. And y'all, by this time my lips are crying for something, so we're going to get into that. That's like my favorite step, and I always get questions like, Nyla, what's your lip combo? But for lashes, I use the Essence. This is the Volume Booster Lash Primer, and I use this on my bottom lashes, and it's just a white mascara. Okay, so once I have that on, then I take the Ultimate Lash. I love this. I have like the Better Than Sex mascara, the Lights Camera Lashes, which I really like from Tarte, but this is really cheap and it's so bomb, y'all. So next we're gonna do my lip combo. I get so many questions on it, so I use the NYX lip pencil. This is just the brown one right from Ulta. You can probably get it from the Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to go ahead and start by lining my lips. And then I'm going to be taking the lighter shade of my two Tarte Shape Tapes. This is in the shade Medium Sand. And I'm going to be taking just a little bit of this in the middle. Just like that. And then I'm going to be taking my Nicole Allure. These are currently out of stock, but I will notify y'all when they're in stock again. This is in the shade Latte, and I take this in the center. And then I'm just going to be taking any clear gloss from like the hair store and putting that on top, because y'all know I'm extra. I need all the gloss, okay? And that's the lip combo. It's bomb, right? I know. So make sure y'all go get your brown pencil, get you that latte gloss when it restocks, and bomb. The last step is obviously lashes. So today I'm going to be wearing my lashes in the style Super Cute. These are also out of stock, but I will notify y'all once they are restocked. So for my lashes, I just go ahead and start by using the Kiss Strip Adhesive. I'm sorry if the lighting changed. It's just a lot going on. It's raining, and I was not going to stop doing this video because I already started it. I just paint it on my eye just like this, and I just go ahead and let that get tacky. So pretty much when it's clear, you can go ahead and start putting your lashes on. To put my lashes on, I use my applicator from Nicole Allure. These are in stock, so y'all can use the link in my description down below to go shop these. This, I cannot do my lashes without. This makes your lash application so much quicker, and it's just easier than like regular tweezers. Now, I'm not that advanced. I cannot do my lashes without a mirror, so just make sure that they're the right way so I can tell that this is the end because it flares out. So just make sure you're putting your lashes on the correct eye. And I start by going into the corner like so, and making sure that's down, and then I'm going to pull the lash towards me and make sure that the end is secure as well. I know that was really fast, but that's pretty much how I do it. So start by going into the corner. So put the lash in the corner first and then pull the lash so that all of this is laying flat, and then so is the end. Try my method, and if this helps y'all, let me know. So we're going to do the same thing with this one. We're going to start with the corner. If it helps you, you can use your other hand, and then you're going to put this side down as well. So it's kind of like one swift movement instead of trying to do like the middle and then the sides. I like to just start from the front, pull it, and then it's all good. Okay y'all, so this is the final product. This is my everyday makeup routine. I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. This is so cute, y'all. This is pretty much what I do. I did make my contour a little bit more harsh than I usually do, but that's because the lighting was messing with me, so I couldn't really see what I was doing since it's raining. But I was not gonna let the weather mess up this video because I needed to film this for you guys. This is how it turns out. I really like my new routine. It just makes me look a lot more snatched, more bronze. I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Give it a big old thumbs up if y'all enjoyed it, and if you guys want me to go ahead and start doing more makeup videos. This video was super requested, so yeah, I hope that lash tutorial kind of thing made sense, and I hope that it was helpful to y'all. Once again, everything that I use on my face will be listed down below in the description, so check that out. And also, if you guys want to shop my lip gloss, my lashes, or the lash applicator that I used in today's video, the link to nicolalore.com will be listed down below as always, so make sure y'all go shop. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel and follow me on my social medias if you haven't. And with all that being said, I will see y'all in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.